Greetings and salutations, I'm Kev. Welcome back to this Let's Play of EU4 as Aragon, where I've hit a bit of a snag. I'm still not certain of what to go for. I've been thinking about it for quite a while, but I think I'm gonna go with the religious. And my thinking there is basically I want the default CB. The only place where you can really expand easily is in North Africa, even though the land here costs a fortune. And if we're gonna expand there, we are gonna need the conversion power to actually convert it. And as much as I would like to get the diplomatic influence ideas for the cheaper integration cost, it would cost us 1200 points to get to that. And we couldn't take advantage of it for quite a while anyway. I mean, Naples can't be integrated until 1492, and Tlemcen is just still so pissed at us that won't happen. So we wouldn't really get any value out of this. Whereas the CB there would be instantly applicable, and it would mean that we'd pay a lot less Diplo points to take land down here, and eventually we'd be able to convert it a lot easier. Also get the missionary strength. So I think that's a better choice for us. That said, there are quite a few other ideas that would be useful too. Especially military ideas. Quantity would definitely help, just to boost our force limit, which is, I'm sorry to say, quite rubbish. Oh, and I also spotted another little interesting thing. France is having a bit of trouble getting an heir. They are now 62 years old. No heirs. Succession war between Aragon and England. That will be one hell of a war, if that happens. Me and France, and probably Austria, I think, because I'm the one eligible, right? Yeah. Then again, it's lucky France, they're bound to get an heir before that happens. So I'm not too worried about that. Would be fun though. Would be difficult too, I mean, facing off with both Iberians and England. And of course, the Iberian Wedding event should be ticking. We're both in Regency now, actually, so I'm not sure if it ticks. Of course, we're gonna exit Regency first. Then we're gonna have a female heir, they're gonna have a Regency. Then they're gonna have a male heir. And at that point, at the very least, the event should hopefully tick. Of course, it can't fire if we're at war. Difficult things. But at any rate, yeah, I think we're gonna go with religious ideas. I think we're gonna be better off doing that. The only alternative is to go admin ideas and just reduce the extreme cost of provinces. Which is admittedly my go-to idea group, and it would also mean we get very, very cheap mercenaries. Because of our first own idea group. So yeah. So super cheap mercs, half cost mercs. Could also be quite interesting. So many choices. No, we're gonna go with religious. I'm not gonna second guess myself anymore. In the glory of God. Devult. And that's the one I want. Just Devult. That's certainly gonna help us. Especially if we're gonna declare war on the Ottomans. Though we can't do it, right, because we don't border them. So we can't use the Holy War CB on them. Not yet anyway, we'll see how many we actually get the CB on. It could be interesting though if France decides to croak and we get the... if we get the union. I'd fight for that union. Most definitely. Still trying to get that one, that's fine. These separatists are gone, good. We can move you guys over and start combating the Moroccan separatists. Now, there's one thing about the Ottomans. Their navy is insanely strong, and they have like 24 galleys. So We're not gonna have naval supremacy against them. Now I also kind of regret switching groups here, but well, done is done. Worst case, we're gonna be very prepared on the diplomacy group, on diplomacy tech. So ain't all bad. I'm gonna look here. I'm gonna sit here and look at this. He's 62 years old. And if he dies, that would be one heck of a war. Aragon and England. Oh, looky there. I think Castile just had a civil war event. That, or they have some other kind of crises going on. Yeah, they're in Castilian civil war at the moment. There we go. Starting to wonder. What will this do? Yeah, so we lose 2,000 manpower, which I don't like. Aragonese intervention. Will that mean that they actually... Will that spark a revolt over there? That's what I'm wondering. Oh, look at that. He's actually loyal to us. Interesting. What will that entail? I wonder. Aren't they loyal to us? Isn't that our flag? Huh. And I also don't know how this if impacts the Iberian Wedding. Okay, so these candidates are asking me for support. Ah, okay. Let's see now. You have how many troops? You have 7,000 up there. So you have 17,000, plus you have a noble revolt there. Spain has more troops than I do. 31,000 I think they have. They're gonna mop the floor with that rebellion pretty quickly. And there are some revolts up here as well. They're gonna hate us for this, but I don't know. Yeah, we're the rival. We have to support the claimant. I don't think this impacts the inheritance event. I don't think it does. I think this is a separate event chain. I should have gone and studied this. Oh well. That's fine. We're just gonna go with it. Support the claimant. That's 2,000 manpower though. And they're bound to crush this revolt anyway. And I don't think they're gonna change their allegiance flag. This isn't gonna increase the revolt risk. Just how bad is it? +7. So they have quite a lot of revolt risk. Or should have. Except they have nothing down here, my goodness. Forced conversion, separatism, recent uprising. Rise, of course, because this counts as an uprising, doesn't it? Okay. Don't need much instability to collapse into chaos here, but I need my manpower. That's like a year worth of manpower. Fine, let them sort it out themselves. Okay, so let me get this right. My opinion of them went up, not their opinion of me. That seems a bit backwards. If I decide not to intervene, shouldn't Castile like me more? I mean, me liking them more doesn't really help me. But that's actually a very strange thing. That's one of the few cases where I've seen an event choice where we have the ability to change our own opinion of a neighbor or any other country. Usually that's one thing you can't control at all. Yeah, well, choice has been made. Must stop second guessing myself all the time. We're just gonna sit back, recover a bit, see where the chips fall on so many things right now. This, and of course, whatever happens in Iberia. Would be awesome if we could get... Imagine if we got both unions. I don't think we could actually maintain them, but my goodness, would it be fun. And here we go, they are already crushing them to pieces, which is pretty much what we expected would happen. And there goes Perm. Could I claim their throne? No. No, they're not of our dynasty, of course. Do. Are there any other thrones up for grabs? Quite a few, but none that we really care about. And I really would like... Yeah, it would be messy. Not gonna lie, it would be very messy. Would be interesting, though. I mean, Castile is a bit busy. The rebels, just a little bit. But they're gonna recover from that pretty quickly. And once they do, we're gonna be in a heap of trouble. Florence and Siena. And the Pope has a few heretics. Oh dear. So let me see. We did get the default on someone, didn't we? Let's see. Holy War CB, Morocco, Tunis, Temkin, Jarid, and Fezzan. Which is good. So we have the ability at least to expand in these regions. Not gonna do so until I have the conversion power though. I don't think it's worth it. Unless we just... yeah, we'll see. Taking small nibbles would be nice. And we have to increase our power base somewhere. Yeah, there goes. It was a foregone conclusion that they'd actually crush that, but well. And speaking of, if this pretender had actually taken power, it would have changed everything, wouldn't it? And Portugal is helping them too, so yeah, this is gonna be a walk in the park for them. This guy's gonna live until he's 100. Or it's gonna pop out on the air when he's like 90. I did fetch the last troop, didn't we? Yeah, it's heading in there. We're currently beating down the revolt risk for the Moroccan separatists. 43.8 years. Yeah, I think we're gonna be good there. Of course, we are being helped by our Queen Regent, who has the lovely -2 unrest. Rebels broke Corfu! Oh, that only took like a zillion years. And they're still Catholic. Yeah, so much for the... yeah. I thought that it was Orthodox rebels that broke them, but apparently not. The province is still Orthodox, the country is still Catholic. So they're not broken, they should have been force converted. Well, actually they could have been force converted and then immediately forced back into Catholicism by Venice. That's possible. I'm kind of annoyed at this. You shouldn't be this revoltish. The sad thing is that I think they count unions for the liberty desire. So I don't know. Okay, we're gonna stay there. Saint proclaimed. Awesome, +1 stability. Lovely. That's actually gonna increase the conversion time into something that's actually somewhat useful. That's 12 years. Still a bit much. And doing that will spark a rebellion. Let's do it anyway. And someone declared war on someone else. Yeah. Poor Mzab. Haven't had the best day here. Oh yeah, you're definitely dead. Both of them are at war with you. And I can't attack into here because that's going to strengthen Clemken. And as much as I would like to just force Clemken to convert to Catholicism, doing so would immediately cause me issues. I have they would all support their independence, I'm sure. And then I could easily be very dead very quickly. So right now we're just gonna force away the rebels. Oh, they're already gone. Good. Got maintenance. We could start forcing down even more rebels here. I think that's gonna be fine. Okay, you decide to start trading maps. There we go, there we go. Let's see now. We're still in Regency, and they are still in Regency, so both Regencies that actually counts. Good. I think it's safe to say we're gonna go with this one. England Aragon is gonna hate us, and we're gonna get revolters in Syracuse. We better activate the fort here then. Come on. 40, there we go. And we're also gonna have to raise maintenance again to deal with those rebels. Let's marry local. I don't think. Yeah, local talent instead. 232. No. We're gonna bind their dynasty to our own. With my luck, this will immediately cause these rebels to succeed or something. That would be really annoying if that happened, but I don't think that's possible. Yeah, let's bind their dynasty to our own. Go, go, Castile. Now we have some rebels to deal with. Yeah, you're gonna... set sail for Syracuse, or at least get closer. Awesome. And you kind of like us, but how revolt risk are you? 0! Awesome. Fantastic. Gonna hold off until the end of the month on that, just to see what happens there. Now, the Castilian Civil War event is still raging. Have to keep that in mind. But I think you're going to be able to take down these forts before that causes any issue. I darn well hope so. Can I even see that? Noble rebels, pretend rebels. Yeah, they're not gonna... yeah, that's gonna be fine. Aragonese noble rebels. Yeah, that's the one that are already fired, of course. Is that a mountains province? It is, but so is this. Okay, we're gonna just ferry troops that way. Castile, no longer a great power. Yes, of course. Burgundy, race to the Renaissance. That's the end of that. Good, good, good. You are now loyal. Quite loyal. Good news for me. And yeah, he managed to pop out in the air. That was bound to happen. Would have been fantastic if I could get France as well. But yeah. There's a limit to luck, right? Okay, new rivals. Not France. Definitely not France. I'm gonna wait until I get the diplomat back. I want to consider this. And you're gonna free those provinces, that's fine. We're just gonna try to deal with our own rebels. Come on. Galleys are so slow. Okay, now we have a diplomat back. Let me just see. If I wanted to declare war on the Ottomans. You... a distant war, okay. You are... still under 10 favors, right? And you're in debt. Barring those two and war exhaustion, you would come. France. 10 favors are already there, but attitude and all that ain't gonna work. If I decide to attack Ragusa instead. France would join. Austria would join if we had the favors and they were out of debt. Portugal would never join. But I have no CB on them. Yet. Why isn't this changing? There we go. Okay, you fabricated on Venice, that's fine. You fabricated on everything. Let me see, don't you care about Ragusa? You don't. Ah, that's a problem. Why can't you care about Ragusa? And you don't care about Ragusa either, so you're probably also not... Well, you did fabricate on Venice. And I don't know about Shamar, so I can't really fight them. But I need some way to bring France along, so... Right now Ragusa is it. Can I use my great power thing to break your alliance with anyone? -3. Haha. Close. If I could avoid fighting Hungary, that would be nice. Hungary's not at war anymore. Okay, this war ended then, I suppose. Looks like it ended inconclusively. No matter, we have a new subject state to form Spain. Diplomatically. Need admin 10, full legitimacy, and that's it. I'm not sure if that's going to disqualify the Consulate of the Sea mission. I don't think it does. This decision didn't have the changed nation taggy thing in the achievement list. So I think it's safe to form Spain. It would kind of suck if I found out that's not the case, but at any rate. Yeah, rivals. Your rivals, Mamluks, Timurids, Poland. Venice. Yeah, we won't have the same rivals anymore. But Austria is still loyal. A rival to both of them, that's okay. Yeah, that's true. We have another diplomatic slot. No, yes, now we have 7. Oh boy. They would never join me there. The Mamluks, they wouldn't join me there either. And if I rival them, they're gonna be even more aggressive towards me, won't they? But let's face it, I needed the Ottomans to die. They're just gonna snowball and become even worse. And with Spain on my side, and France, and Austria, we should be able to do some damage to them. If I can get all of them to join, that is. Of course, I can't declare war on the Ottomans directly, which is annoying. And they are stronger than us. Quite severely. And they're definitely going to rival us back. Yeah, we're hostile towards them, they are neutral towards me, remarkably enough, but they desire so much land of ours. Yeah. And he's a militaristic bastard. He hasn't died yet, Mehmet II. And his heir isn't exactly a slouch either. And you currently have CBs in every direction. No, we're gonna do it. We're gonna... Leroy. I'm fairly certain the Ottomans can't ally England, which is pretty much at this point what would happen. And I don't think they would ally Hungary. Well, they could, but I don't think they would do that. So, yeah. And of course, just because we can. Where is the little button? I know it's here somewhere. There we go, send insult. Take that, Ottomans. Yeah, the revolt succeeded, that's fine. Come on, get over here. So we can summon all our troops. I'm pretty certain he's gonna go for the fort. But I want all my troops somewhere nearby so that we have an easy time dealing with them. I need more ships. That's all there is to it. Need more ships. I also need the Renaissance, I also need money. Could take a loan and get it done rather quickly. I forgot to check what happens on monarch death. Just so I don't have a risk of losing a union or anything like this. Leeds Union, yeah, that's fine. I should get a warning though, wouldn't I? Okay, this one's fallen. That one will fall pretty soon. And that's gonna end the civil war. You guys still aren't marching. There you are. Okay, fine. So now I can march then land my armies there. I have a regency and you have a young king, so I'll probably take the marriage from your end. Yes, that's fine. And you're not gonna attack, I think, with just England. So I need to pay attention to when my truce expires here. I don't want to let Portugal drag me into a war where they take everything. Now I just need to amass troops before he succeeds. This is a mountain, so we should get the defensive bonus there. Come on, sail a bit faster. I should actually just separate the transport, shouldn't I? Should have done that sooner, but I will. Galleys are slow. Row, row, row your boats across the Mediterranean Ocean. Oh yeah, time is getting away from me again, I think. Another short break. Definitely time for that. Thank you for watching.